Legion. As we're here like always, and my camera actually stayed working. That's awesome. We're checking out Level of Concern. Before anybody says, I did not check out that 20-minute or whatever video of the Level of Concern, whatever it was, but I did check out the 6-minute one that just came out about all of you guys solving this weird puzzle. Like, I've stepped away from 21 Pilots, and people haven't even been suggesting it in the comments or anything like that, or even let me know. So when I checked out the 20-minute video, I'm like, okay, this is like this big thing that happened where I had all these little hints in it. And then I watched the 6-minute video of all the people figuring it out. I had no idea that any of that was going on, but it was pretty interesting to watch. It was a lot of like reading certain things that I wanted to see specifically, so I didn't react to it. I just kind of checked that out on myself. But this is Level of Concern. I have no idea what this is. It's just another song, I guess. I haven't been really paying attention to a lot of things, with work and everything like that. For an update, I guess you call it a promotion, but it's not really, but it kind of is. It's better than the position I had before, so yay me. So that's really cool. So I've been learning a new job in a different department, and honestly, I haven't made a video in the last 4 days, which kind of sucks because I made like 3 videos 5 days ago, and before that it was another 4 or 5 days, and I didn't make another stretch of videos. Sometimes I just don't have the time or the energy to make videos when I get home. Sometimes I get home at 11, sometimes I get home at 6. It doesn't matter. Today's gonna be really good. This is my last day off, so I'm making some videos for you guys, and then I work a few days, and then I got to pick my own schedule, so I have another 2 days off after the other 2 days of work, which is kind of awesome. I get a good chunk of videos, or a good chunk of days off, and then I then work the rest of the week. But I'm gonna make some videos today, just a few to hold me over, and then on Sunday or Monday, I'll try to make it on Sunday. I think I'm gonna record a bunch of other videos. If you have any suggestions for for any 21 Pilot stuff that I might have missed, yeah, let me know. And Sunday or Monday, I'll be checking it out. And I just woke up, so I'm also tired. Yeah, and also, for whatever reason, I was listening to music in my kitchen while I was putting groceries away, and my shuffle playlist was over, and I started going through songs that, on the app, it feeds off of your playlist, and car radio popped up. I think I've reacted to it twice, in 2 separate occasions. The mute math, and then, I think it was the mute math, and then normally. The first one, hated it. Second one, didn't hate it so much. I think we might have checked it out a different time, and I think I said it was alright. I listened to it when I was doing groceries, and I gotta say, after 4 times of listening to this song, in different stages of my life, right? When I first heard car radio, I didn't have a job, I didn't have money, I didn't have anything really going for me, and I said verbatim to you guys, I like 21 Pilots, and I like a lot of their music, but I don't need something that's meant to help people through dark times. I've had my dark times. I've passed, all that. I don't need to hear that again, right? And I was kind of like, I wasn't in a bad place, but, YouTube doesn't generate money. It doesn't make a living, right? I do this for fun. And so, yeah, I didn't really have that kind of stuff going on in my life. And I was just like, yeah, I kind of gravitated away from those songs. Now that a lot of things are normalized, it's like I'm like a real adult over here. I'm like a real adult over here is what I was trying to say. I kind of mumbled it like a child. Now that things are going good for me and stuff like that, I heard car radio again yesterday, right, on what is today, the 12th? So the 11th, what is today, Thursday? Yeah, so Wednesday. Just for reference. I hear it again, first time after a few months, and I'm like, you know what? I really like car radio now. I really do. It's up there. It's one of my favorites. Maybe not in top 5, maybe like top 20, maybe top 15. Let's not get a little crazy here. But yeah, I actually enjoy listening to it again. I actually listened to it right before I went to bed, actually, for a second time. So yeah, good stuff, good times. Just a little talk, just a little, hey, what's up? What's going on with me? I guess for some weird reason before I do this. But thanks for watching. Let's just get into it. Check it out. See what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. That's a weird intro. I kind of mixed up the ending and the outro and the intro together right there for a second. I'm also really tired, so I'm rambly and my voice is very obnoxious. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Apple, fucking. Macintosh. So is this the one that gave you all the codes? Maybe. I think it was.
Panic on the brain, world has gone insane. Things are starting to get heavy. I can't help but think I haven't felt this way since I asked you to go steady. Wondering, would you be my little quarantine, or is this the way it ends? 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Panic on the brain, Michael's gone insane. Julie starts to make me nervous. I don't really care what they would say. I'm asking you to stay in my bunker underneath the surface. Wondering, would you be my little quarantine, or is this the way it ends? 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. And you could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah, tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah, tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah.
This isn't really a lyric video, is it? There's something like more to it.
I told you a level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. I need you. I need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you now, I need you now. 'Cause I told you my level of concern, but you walk by like you never heard. And you could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're
Just really quick. So I was looking over here at the original video, and I remember seeing the mailbox scene. I was kind of comparing them. The mailbox when they were walking out getting mail versus the little 8-bit, I think it's 8-bit, 16-bit? Let's say it's 8-bit. Getting out there. I also know that I've reacted to the official video of that. That's the other reason why I didn't. That's what I was doing just now. Because I was like, yeah, I recognize this. I recognize hearing this. But it's a lyric video, and their lyric video isn't always just a lyric video. So, although I didn't realize I reacted to this level of concern song before, we're more checking out this weird lyric video thing.
okay. Yeah. Tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah. Tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. You could bring down my level of concern. Just need you to tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Yeah. In a world where you could just lie to me and I'd be okay. We'll be okay. Level of concern. We're gonna be sneaky. Tell me we're alright, tell me we're okay. Need you.
Oh yeah, the ending of the original video, right? They're neighbors. They're sending messages to one another. Yeah. I remember. Oh yeah, and then I'm like, these freaking guys. Ooh. Oh, it was Macintosh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait. I think I missed the opening of it. I guess they were doing this on Oh, this is okay. A fan made video on these computers about the music video. Is that okay? So this, I was kind of worried that this could be a waste of time or something like that. I'm really glad it wasn't because it's really cool. I was wondering why they made the video. I didn't realize this was made by other people. That's really cool. Dude, the 21 Pilot fans are starting to like turn into like a whole different kind of beast, man. Like, you don't really get a lot of these fans for, I mean, there are these level of people out there for other groups, of course. You know, older school bands, like if I say, you know, like AC/DC or whatever, right? Like, was it Thunderstruck and that freaking crazy, like, look at a live concert from them. It is literally to the horizon of people. It's actually insane for AC/DC. They have that level of fandom. But there's some there's some people out there. I can't think of some of who they are. I'm just drawing a blank. Of that was really good. Ooh, the hype. I actually didn't put that on my list. Why is that not on my playlist? The hype? Really? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the Wonderwall amalgamation song that I love so much. Why? It's on my computer. That's why. It's not on the freaking phone. I gotta do that like right now. But yeah, so there's some fans out there that are just as like crazy and stuff like that. But it's really cool to see 21 Pilots fans. They're going down that like super creativity style of fandom where they're just doing things that the band's not asking them to do. Right? They're not like, hey, you know. Make this for us or give us fan art or any of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they're just, you know, add to playlist, work playlist. Hey, you know, and so like, you don't get a lot of the creativity fans out there doing these weird things like this. Weird and good, I should say. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't usually get a lot of that. You know, some people that are very wacky, very out there, and you know, what the hell is that? That feels like a glare on my freaking monitor. Like, that weirded me out for a second. But yeah, sometimes you just get stuff like that, and you get some very creative and unique and weird individuals making content, and then you see people like making weird stuff around them. And you could kind of equate this to like Twitch streamers, right? When you got like Twitch streamers that say a lot of unique things or have like a pet that everybody loves, or you know, has a character they play, like Future Man Gaming or something like that, right? Or Lyric. Look at Lyric, Lyrik, on Twitch. And he always had a cat, and then he had these really cute cats, whatever, and all his emotes are cats now. They started out with just a few. And he used to have this thing where he's like, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever he said, let his cats meow. And I don't know, it was like a meme about having lettuce on top of a cat's head, and that was one of his, I think, first cat emotes, I believe. And it became a thing, and then he lived on his own. He got his own cat, and that cat became an emo. And then he had some other cats, and you tweet about that stuff, and then that becomes a thing, right? Like, if you say certain things, like, I was watching Carnage play Ghost of Tsushima, and he'd always like say Pat. Like Pet, but Pat the fox, and he had a Pat emo with a fox. Or Boop. Boop was the for It Me JP. It was like somebody booping a fox or something like that from that game. So you get things like that where you just distinguish yourself enough with some unique words or themes, and you're gonna get people that are gonna create fan art. Maximilian dude, I think is He has tons of fan art that's like him as Ken from Street Fighter and all that stuff like that because he has like blonde hair. And yeah, so when you get someone that's weird and unique and different like these guys talking about certain things, you're going to get fans and people that go, wow, I could create something out of the lore that they've created, because they've kind of created a lore. It's more based on their uniqueness, and they've recently just started like kind of connecting a lot of their songs. I mean, they did with like Stressed Out, I believe is the album name. I always get it confused with Blurry Face. Or maybe it's vice versa. And they had a few of these continuations. They had like a song or two from each one that would kind of carry over. And then they had Chlorine that was like this huge continuation from like, I forgot what the album was from Nico and the Niner. I forgot the name of it. But a lot of that, I believe, continued on with Chlorine. And what was going on after that, I don't even know if it's continuing anymore. Somebody will have to give me the TLDR down below. But yeah, so there's things like that, and they're kind of creating a lore. It's a very artistic lore, not a lot of fine points in it, right? You got veils with people with like white or black makeup on, and that's all well and good, you know. But it's not like their little creature was a creature. It wasn't like something that everybody loves, like a fox, right, or like a red panda or something. And if they would have had that, they could have had fan, art of so and so with this animal running around him in this 8-bit situation. This is like 24-bit or something. And yeah, it would have been, I think their lore is just a little bit more spread out. I would say it's not necessarily focused on one type of thing, whether it's a cute animal or a setting in the world or a made-up setting in some fantasy world. So, but they've created some form of lore. They've created some form of ecosystem with their music and their funniness and the vines and the YouTube videos they had out and their interviews and stuff like that. And it just inspires people to create things. Now, this is incredible, but it is a fan creation of a music video. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little different from when someone says something or someone has a cute pet and then they add that in there, right? Like, in 4 years, when Tyler's kid does something funny and they post it on Twitter, that might be added to, a video where it's a digitized version of his kid trying to, Tyler's kid freaking Charlie Brown's a football and eats it, right? And that's going to make it somewhere. So, but yeah, you still get people doing some crazy stuff or getting the tattoos. That's usually the music thing, is the tattoos and shirts. But yeah, I still like the song. It is a little, I think I just call it funk. There's a little too much funk in it for me. It was never my favorite song. It's a good chill song though. Of course it has its message and stuff like that. I'm sure I talked about it in the last video. But yeah, it's still a song that I don't really rate up there with my favorites. Still a good song, but personally, of course, it's not mine. Yeah, I got car radio, right? I don't need a new one. I got car radio now. That's new enough for me. But and it's just kind of weird how I was talking about how I've checked out car radio like 3 times, like video-wise, recorded it. And then I get into a song that I actually forgot that I had checked out because it was Level Concern, but it was brand new, on their page. Not brand new, but it was like one of the newest videos on their page. And I just went with it. I didn't go for it. I didn't check the date. It was like May or something. It's actually way back. But yeah, it came out after the original song that came out in April. So yeah, that's my bad a little bit. I'm sorry. Like I just went with it, right? Like I started it, and then I realized halfway through what was going on. But it was different and unique enough that I just went with the flow. So I hope no one minds that. I don't want you to think that I farmed views or something like that. Like that's just not what I'm trying to do. Like the video literally went like this. I was just sitting there and I was like, did I check this out before? It looks very freaking familiar. Crap. What the hell? Okay, well, it's the live version. What am I checking out? This is different. So, yeah. So, again, sorry for anybody that might be perturbed from that. Like, that was not my intention. I think you can see my face in the middle of it when I'm like, uh-oh, this might be normal content or reused content. Let's see if we can salvage it. And if you're seeing it, I salvaged it, in my opinion, or not. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. See whatever video I'm doing next. Later, guys. Hopefully it won't be another re-upload, technically, I guess. If you have any links of stuff that you like, if they want me to check out, whether it's 21 Pilots or anything else, let me know. Love to see and love to hear on the next videos. Later, guys.